Hello, I'm Jane and I'm coming to you from my studio here in Sheffield, and this week the focus is on free motion quilting. Now, I do some community classes and we've been doing quilting there, and one of the aims for some of them is that they want to have a go at free motion quilting. However, for some people that going from straight line quilting into free motion quilting can be rather daunting. It's something that can hold them back. So I was doing a project here in the studio last week, and I thought I'd show you what I did at the time, because that will help you when it comes to doing yours. So let's have a look. So this is my project. So I've been doing some mushrooms. So they are hand coloured with crayon. There's been embroidery on there, and then I've pieced it into a quilt, little mini quilt, and I've done free motion embroidery quilting in it. In this area I wanted it to be quite dense so that the mushrooms would stand out, so I've done a meander. Now, I'm quite used to doing a meander, so I jumped straight on and did it. However, if you're not, just get yourself a pen and some paper and just start having a go. And what you're doing is you're just training your brain into the movements that you need to be doing, and what you're going to be doing is going to be filling all those different spaces, and you're going to be wanting to make sure that there's a way out for you as well. So there's no right or wrong. You just might want to keep your squiggles going at an even sizing, so that it's not too big at one place and too small somewhere else. But I needed that to be quite dense to make those mushrooms in the centre pot. Now, because it was autumn themed, I wanted to do sort of leaves in the borders. And I thought woodland, you get lots of ivy, so I was thinking ivy, but a really simplified leaf. So the easiest way of doing that was going in, round, doing your shape, back out, and you're going to do another one, and back out, and somewhere else. So being able to do something stylized like this meant that I could meander around to different areas of the quilt, and I could do it different sizes as well if I wanted to. They're going to go in different directions. But while I was doing that, I was thinking to myself what the process was. So going down, back up the hump, down to a point, and back up. And I was coming back out the same way to do my next one. By doing that until you're comfortable with it, you could then come in and put your quilt under the machine and start doing that. It may not always be perfect, but it gives you your effect. But you're giving your brain a chance to be able to process the shapes that you're doing, so that when you come into moving your quilt around, you're familiar with those shapes. Once you've drawn it on paper, you might want to move to on fabric. You might not want to go straight onto your project. So this is what I do with those that come into the studio to learn. I do a little quilt sandwich for them, so just some scrap fabric with some wadding in the middle, and allow them then to have a go at the free motion quilting. And it just gives them the chance to balance the speed of the machine and how they move it to get the stitches as they want. And they get to know the feel of it before doing it onto their treasured project. I do hope you found that useful. Remember to subscribe to my channel, click the bell below, and you'll get a notification when new content comes up. I do try to get something on there for you most weeks. Do take care, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye for now.